In this demo, we're going to demo a few things related to spaces, direct and group, some file sharing, co-authoring, collaborating on those files, and we'll also do a couple demos on calling. Okay, in this demo, I'd like to show you how to get a direct message or a direct space up with somebody else that you want to communicate with or collaborate with. Very easy. You go to your Webex Teams client and you can click on this little plus right here and contact a person. Even easier, right in the search bar right here, you can search for that person. It's going to search your LDAP directory in your company. And let's say I want to talk to Jessica here, and I can just double click on her. That's going to bring up a message body here. Now you'll see all the history if you have collaborated with this person before, this particular space. Even if you've left this space before, it's going to have all your persistent chat that happened in the past. And I can scroll up there. You can see we've been in some dialogue before, and then that's it. I can start communicating with that person. Now, if I wanted to escalate this to a call, maybe we wanted to have a face-to-face call or something like that, I can go ahead and just click right here, right, that green call button, and then I can extend a audio call maybe only, or a video call as well. So let's just extend a video call out. And you can see over here, I'm going to go over to Jessica's PC now, see what she sees, and she sees an incoming call. She can answer that. She can message me back. Maybe she's busy, or she can decline and just let that go to voicemail. All right, and we'll go ahead and decline, let that go to voicemail. Now answer just got dropped into voicemail, and that's it. That's how you can communicate and collaborate with somebody else through messaging and escalating to a call. Now we'll take a different approach this time. What if we wanted to extend a call out to Jessica, but we were in our office and we wanted to use the high quality speakerphone of our UCCaaS phone? Very easy. If you go down here, you can connect to a device, and what's going to come up are your devices. So Anson has a Cisco 8865 UCCaaS phone, and he can connect to that device and then control that device. So you also have the ability to any proximity. You will see a little bit of that in the room systems, but anything in proximity, it will also sense. Your Cisco Webex Teams client will sense that it's in proximity, and you can use that particular device to extend out a call. So I'll use Anson's phone here. All I do is click on that, and then it's connecting, and then it's connected. At this point, you can see right down here, it gives us an indicator that we're connected to the Cisco 8865 phone. I can extend out an audio or video call. So these phones also support video. Let's extend out a video call this time. This time we'll answer it, and you'll see that the phone is what I'm controlling. We'll go over to Jessica. Now Jessica's not controlling anything. She's just on our Cisco Webex Teams. So we're calling from a phone to Webex Teams. She'll answer that. And you can see now we're getting video in Cisco Webex Teams from the phone. So phone to Cisco Webex Teams client, you get that two-way video just as if you're using client to client or Webex Teams client to Webex Teams client. And now Anson can use his high-quality speakerphone. Maybe he's walking around the office or doing something like that. So he has that option as well. That's how you extend the call using the call control mechanism and controlling your phone. Okay, so now what we're going to look at is creating a group space. In those situations where you have marketing or salespeople that are working together on a project and need to collaborate with each other, they can create what's called a group space and invite several people into this dialogue with them. So we're with Anson here. We're going to go ahead and click the little plus, and we're going to create a space here, and then we'll give it a name, whatever the topic is. Maybe we're talking about Project X drones here, and then we'll add people very easily. Just search them up. When you search them up here, just search for them. It's going to search your local LDAP directory, your company LDAP directory. You can choose that person. Maybe we're going to add someone else too, Patrice here. Go ahead and add Patrice, and then we'll create that space. Now you can see it's a little bit different. In a direct message space, they'll have the person's name. In a group space, it's going to have the topic of discussion. All right, so we go right into that space. And if you look over here, I can click on my action menu, what's called our action menu, take a look at people, and I can always see who is invited to this space. And maybe if I want to invite other people, or maybe let's say Jessica sees the need to add somebody else. Let's go over to Jessica's PC, and she sees that she's been inviting. That's what the little door is. Hey, we're inviting you into this particular group space. She can go in that group space and I think that we need to add somebody else to this group space that's going to contribute to this particular topic. So she can go to the people icon there, and she can add people right from here. So maybe she wants to add somebody like so, add that particular person. Now we're all in this group space, and we can communicate and collaborate together. Okay, so we'll write some dialogue here. I'll write a couple of things there. You can see, obviously, Anson is going to get it. And you see we get a little indicator that Anson has read it. The reason that indicator is there is because Anson is actually in that space. So we see Jessica wrote something, and Jessica's also visually looked at this particular dialogue. So we always know who's looked at the dialogue. It's like a return receipt or something that you would get from a mail system. So let's go over to Patrice. And Patrice got invited, and you can see that she hasn't been looking at any of these messages yet. We'll go to Patrice. We'll go ahead and go into that space, and then maybe she'll chime in on something there, but we can go see that now Patrice has also read the dialogue there. So that's how you create a group space. So let me show you how to share files here. It's very easy. So we've been doing some dialogue here, and then if I want to share a file, I can click this paperclip. What's really neat about this is we're going to be able to use that enterprise content management that you already have, that Microsoft content management that you've already been using in the past. You have all that DLP and CASB, that data governance, already on those SharePoint systems and OneDrive for Business, and we'll be able to bring that right into the Cisco Webex Teams. You can see here I have a share from OneDrive or SharePoint. I can click on that. It's going to bring up my OneDrive, my personal OneDrive, and it's going to, or my business personal OneDrive, and I'm also going to look at or be able to view all my SharePoint sites that I have as well. So let's say, let's look in here. Do we have anything in there? Okay, my first prezo, I'm going to go ahead and open that. And then I can post this and give everybody access to this particular file, or people with existing access. Maybe I only want to give people with existing access, and I'm going to apply that there. And then that particular file is now uploaded in this particular space. So the dialogue and the files are now in our group space. We're all talking about drones here. So now I'm going to post this file, and I'll say this is the latest file on drones. Okay, we'll post that file. We'll get a nice thumbnail there. Now everyone else will be able to view this file. Here's the file coming up here. And on Patrice, you can see there's the file there as well. So that's how we would communicate, collaborate, dialogue-wise and with files. Now that we've shared a file, how do people access that file, and how do people edit that file? So let's go over to Jessica here. Okay, Jessica sees that file right there, and then she can just click on that file. What's going to happen is going to bring up that background Office 365 PowerPoint, and we're going to be able to co-author this file or author it ourselves right here. So let's add something real quick. Let's add item 1 here. Let's do something like that. Go over back to Anson now. Maybe Anson forgot something on this particular file. He wants to edit it too. He's going to go ahead and click on that. Again, it's going to use that back-end system, that Office 365 that you guys already have. We're going to be able to co-author that file as well. Okay, we'll go over here and we will wait for that to update. There it is. And we can see somebody's updating that right there. Okay, so maybe we want to add another slide. Okay, I can see Jessica's editing that slide, and maybe I'm going to add this slide here, and Okay, and now Jessica, let's go over to Jessica again. Go to her PC. She's going to be able to view that Anson is also editing, and he just added another slide to this particular deck. So you can see how we can communicate and collaborate within this group space. So I've added a few more files here, and I just want to show you, you can always go back and look at all the files in a particular space. Go to your action menu, go to files, and all the files that have been uploaded before are going to be here. So the dialogue, the messaging, things like that will get long, you know, as people continue to have dialogue with each other in the space here. But you can always get to those files very quickly. So there's so many features in Cisco Webex Teams. This is just a small portion of them. So hopefully it's been helpful.
Now that you've seen this UCCaaS Webex Teams demo series, including
Webex Teams, Webex Meetings,
Webex Devices and Control Hub,
Verizon Management Portal, and Contact Center.
If you'd like to arrange a demo for your customers, please reach out to your nearest DBC.
Hey, don't forget, folks, many of these demos can be done remotely via Webex for your accounts.
Thanks for watching.